Hey, what's going on YouTube world? How y'all been out there? It's been a long struggle. It's been a long time coming. I'm just glad to be this far, as in life, as in just enjoying myself, as in just meeting new people and reaching out and just living prosperity. Just being happy. That's what it's all. Y'all know I've been banging on the beats, learning this YouTube stuff for the last couple of years. My page been up since 2011 when I first started posting stuff on YouTube, and I was posting a lot of things about my kids, football, sports. I was posting about history. I was posting about just your birthright. I was posting about business. I was basically posting about networking, everybody coming together as a community. I was thinking to myself, like, maybe if I start with myself by talking about business and introducing people to the things that I know, maybe other people would also follow behind and do the same thing. So, with that being said, it was just a long time for this to I had I had about 100 subscribers last year, and I started posting things that I was learning, and then I noticed that a lot of people was interested in learning. So from there, I started going, and I was like, man, that's all we can do is come up from there. Come up. We can't be afraid of anything, y'all. That's what it's really about. Some people is afraid to jump off the porch. Some people is afraid to just be themselves, do what they do, and just be happy. Wake up every day and do what they actually want to do. Some people wake up and go to a job that they really don't like, but they have to do it because of a paycheck. And a lot of people do things that they don't want to do because of a paycheck. Me, I never worked for anybody, so therefore, my whole life, I had to stick to the grind. I had to stick to the hustle. I had to do what I had to do to survive. My mother, she owned businesses when I was a kid, so therefore I had to work inside of her store. I had to do a lot of things that other kids didn't have to do. They weekends, a lot of people went to parties and stuff like that. Not me. I had to go run the business for my mom. I had to do things she was teaching me. My mom had two jobs and a business. So just getting things like that from her, that let me know that you got to be dedicated. You got to be committed. My mom had me, my brother, and my sister. So therefore, she knew she had to do whatever it is that she had to do to make sure that we survive. We survive. Like, as a father, we tend to look back as we have kids and we want to uplift them and bring them up. A lot of people is afraid of that, afraid of stepping up to the plate, but they don't know what's really going to happen, what really can come up out of them, which is greatness. Greatness. You already down. Everybody, we already was winners because out of a million sperm cells, you made it. And after you made it, now you're here. So now you're supposed to create and do what you do to actually live life. You have a choice, either good or bad. Our ancestors, they were here and they were doing the same thing. They were doing good things. And some of them was leaving legacies, big legacies. Everybody come from different walks of life. Some of our parents were, I mean, some of our ancestors were kings and queens. Some of our ancestors weren't even like that. Some of them was just business people. Some of them was speakers. Some of them was judges, lawyers. They come from everywhere, all different aspects of life. And now everybody went away from that. And that created a whole lot of problems out here in this world. A lot of people are scared to step up. A lot of people are scared to come out and just be like, I'm going to be the one to break that generational curse. I want to know who I am. I want to step up to the plate. I want to know my history. I want to know where my family came from. I want to know what direction I want to go in life. A lot of people were scared. A lot of people didn't realize that they can actually go far in life. Hey, Desert of Gorilla. Hey, my friend. A lot of people were scared. I ain't gonna lie. I was even scared. When I was rapping in the music industry, I didn't even know I can rap. That went into the studio by accident. I went with a couple of friends and we were in there a lot of us, and they was like, "Hey, write a rap." And my rap actually made it, and I was actually signed with the group, and then we were getting ready to, go big. We were doing shows every week, but I didn't even believe in myself that much. I didn't know that I can do that. I didn't know I can influence that many people to greatness, just by my words. Because I was still, I would say, shy or shell shocked, but I really didn't know the real. Now that I'm starting to understand, I'm 41 now. 41 years of out here living a lie, not believing in myself and not just jumping off the porch, knowing all of the skills that we have, all of the skills that we have, that I actually learned over all these years. I learned the do's, the don'ts, the how to's. And with that comes a lot of struggle, a lot of power. People don't understand that. I came from Oakland, California. In Oakland, it was a lot of bad things out there in every city, but in Oakland, it's a little tough. It's a little rough and tough, bumps and bruises, but I didn't just want to live that life, but I respect that life. I respect everything that I went through because it made me a better person right now. It's all about being in the presence right now. And now, more that I learned about my history, it's like we were programmed that way by television, by the radio, by our neighborhoods that we were put in. But it was all for a reason to make you stronger. Now that once you rise above that and you can look back and actually be happy where you came from, first of all, be happy of your roots, your family, and the struggle. You got to respect the struggle that they went through and now that you're going through, and you're going to be better. It just gets better. As I started looking into the birthright and birth certificate things, it led me to a lot of good things and bad things. It was rabbit holes. It was a lot of different things. A lot of people were scared. They were saying, hey, you're going to go to jail. You're going to do this. But I said, hey, if this is my birthright, then I want my own birthright. I want to be in charge of myself. Even in business, I learned that in business. So for me learning that in business, when it came to learning about my birthright, I was like, I want to be in charge of myself. I don't want nobody else to have to tell me what to do, tell me where I can and can't go, what to eat. Think about that, y'all. If y'all don't know how to grow your own food, I've been a gardener, a farmer. Let's rephrase that both ways. I've been a farmer for 20 years. So I've been growing my own fruit, vegetables, herbs, and stuff like that. So when the stores start shutting down and you can't go get certain foods or fruit and vegetables, I just turn to my backyard. It's easy to put some seeds down and just water it. But a lot of people that lives in, like in Oakland, we got 6-9 Ville. You can't even garden in no 6-9 Ville. It's just brick on brick on brick on brick, people on top of people on top of people. So when the stores shut down there, what happens to everybody there? They can't eat. They can't eat. So just for me learning business, I'm like, hey, reach one, teach one. If I can learn this, you can learn this. You can learn this, you can teach your kids. I teach my kids this every day. Every day. I teach them to stand on their own too and to be happy no matter what. Because they thoughts create their outcome. Create their outcome. People look at me funny sometimes because I have tattoos. I tell them all my tattoos tell a story of who I am. And nobody should be afraid to say or show who they are because everywhere you go is like when they say row, row, row your boat gently up the stream, life is like a dream. It really is like a dream, and you can create whatever it is that you want in life by putting your energy into that. From them programming you with the latest cell phone, the latest video, the latest this, that's you giving your time and your energy into that. Now put your time and energy into yourself and learning about yourself, learning what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what creates, how can I put it, your emotional state. That's one of the main things. See, that's what I'm saying. We gotta teach our kids stuff like that. Once you start respecting yourself, others, once you learn how to respect others, you don't want to do no wrong, no bad in life, nothing like that. But yet you want to treat everybody as equal and bring up the frequency. That automatically bring up your frequency and you attract. Remember they say you are what you eat. It's the same thing. You are the people you're around. You are the people that you talk to every day. You only gonna be smartest, the smartest person around you. That's how it go, period. I never really understood that because I was around a lot of people that was smart. I was around a lot of people that was dumb. I was around a lot of people that was, I won't even say dumb. I just say it like this. They were smart in different areas. Everybody got their own niche. They might not be intellectual smart, but guess what? They know how to fix a car. If you needed your brakes fixed, they can do that. But they might can't read a book. So you're wondering, how did they get that knowledge? Experience, through experience. I like to read. I like to um, watch movies, well, documentaries. I like to Google. I like to search. I like to do face to face conversation with people. And now that I got into network marketing with business, I'm like, this is how it really. This is how it go. This is the way that we was not taught. This is the way we was hidden from. And understanding who we are and the power that you have within you. Just from you saying something to somebody, you can spark something in their mind that can help them out of the rut that they in. They in. And it's like this. For our birthright by our parents with our footprint, right? And they went and sold that. They didn't know that they were doing that. Well, now we were sold to be programmed into this way, into wanting to be what? A doctor, a lawyer, a sports person, actor. We are now programmed to be that way. And a lot of people want to come to the United States and not even realizing that we're over here being programmed. And now it's time to think outside the box. Once you start thinking outside the box and you start thinking bigger, oh man, it's reality happened. Life really changed for you. Life really changed. When I started thinking bigger, let me see, how do I look at it? One of my mentors, when I first got in network marketing, she asked me, Melvin, y'all know that's my real name, Melvin. She said, Melvin, how many people do you think you can reach that you want to help, just by inspiring them? Well, then I didn't know. I was like, I want to do 100. And she said, no, Melvin, you got to start out with a reasonable number. And in my head, I was thinking a million, right? In my head, I was thinking a million. Out my mouth, I said 100. And she told me, no, you got to think of a reasonable number, because everybody else that was in the same chat we were all in, some of them said 10, some of them said 20. So then I said, okay, I'll do 10 people, right? Well, when I said that, I don't know what happened, but I started talking on this YouTube platform and I hit 1,500,000. Yeah, 1,500,000 people, and that was because in my head, I was thinking of a million and I still hit high, even though she told me to aim low. And just for me thinking big, that's, and a lot of people was like, Money Boy, how did you grow your channel? That's how I started growing my channel, by thinking bigger. I started getting knowledge and was bringing something that was, let's see it like this, something that was the people needed. You got to have something that's quality. You are the quality person, but once you start bringing in knowledge, hey, I see you down there, Trip, Lost Kings of America. Check his channel out, man. He has some deep, deep stuff that he said today on his live. I want all y'all to go check that out. I just posted it, I say about an hour ago, and that right there sparked something in me, Trip. You was deep right there, because it made me think about my ancestors, about how we got here to this place, even though who were we before 1492? And a lot of things on my Belton family history website, they were talking about how we were from King Sunny Ali, and that was 1492 and before. So once I was digging in over there, I found out that we had already came to this land way before, way before. So for me understanding that, that just sparked it in me, like, man, people got to wake up of who we are and where we going. Where do y'all want to go in life? Where do you really want to go in life? But all right, y'all. With that being said, y'all, my family just walked in. My kids just came home. But that was just deep, y'all. Let's see. My little daughter, she done got huge. So With that being said, y'all, like, share, subscribe, and know your history. Like Trip said, get with your tribe. Your tribe is your vibe. Y'all know that frequency no matter what. Love is in the heart. You know who you are. You know who to start contacting. Me at MoneyBoyFilmz@gmail.com. I want to link up with other people that feel the same as me. That message that was put out there earlier, it resonates with you. Certain messages resonate with you daily. It resonates with everybody out there, no matter what. That's what brings you up. Hearing a positive message, and once you know who you are, you feel that in your heart. You feel that in your heart. So like, share, subscribe. I'm out, y'all. Gotta chill with the family.
So after I was talking about, I thought